Is Nicki Minaj trying to distract us from her legal trouble? Nicki Minaj is, most recently, the woman responsible for a slew of unfortunate tweets otherwise known as Ballgate. But some suspect the nation's preeminent vaccine skeptic may have staged a Twitter meltdown to distract from a bigger scandal, a lawsuit alleging she's been harassing a woman who accused her husband of sexual assault. Regardless of her intent, her anti-vax fiasco appears to have backfired. In addition to spreading misinformation and feuding with public health officials, Minaj has also drawn even more attention to her current legal trouble. Here's what we know. Minaj and her husband are being sued for harassing a woman who says he raped her in 1994. On August 13, Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty were hit with a lawsuit from Jennifer Hoff, who says the couple has been harassing her to recant her report of Petty raping her in 1994. At the time of the assault, both Petty and Hoff were 16 and living in Jamaica, Queens. In September 1994, Hoff told police that Petty had forced her into a house at knife point and raped her, after which she escaped and told security guards at her high school, who called the police. Petty pled guilty to attempted rape and served 4.5 years in prison, but not before he and his friends harassed Hoff and her family to take back her statement, according to a Daily Beast report from earlier this year. She maintains that she never expressed a desire to recant, though her family tried to convince her to drop the charges to end the harassment. Nicki Minaj has been saying her husband was falsely accused for years. In 2018, Minaj posted an Instagram photo with Petty, who was, at the time, her new boyfriend. Commenters and media outlets brought up the conviction, and Minaj responded, claiming that Petty was younger than Hoff and they were in a relationship at the time of the attack, both of which Hoff denies, and neither of which would disqualify the attack from being sexual assault. Minaj also said on her Apple Music show in 2019 that Hoff had written a letter recanting the accusations after reporting them, which Hoff also says isn't true. According to Hoff, it wasn't until last year that the harassment really started. In March 2020, Petty was arrested for failing to register as a sex offender in California, at which point multiple friends and family members reached out to Hoff to check on her. Hoff says in the lawsuit that she told one of those friends she wished the whole case would go away, at which point her friend said, "I can make that happen." Soon, Hoff says he was telling her that Nicki Minaj wanted her number. According to the lawsuit, Minaj first called Hoff directly, offering to fly her to LA if Hoff could help out by signing a prepared statement taking back the allegations. Minaj also allegedly offered to send her own publicist out to Hoff to write a statement. Hoff says she declined, telling Minaj, "I need you to know, woman to woman, that this happened." Then, the lawsuit says, associates of the couple started reaching out, offering various amounts of money for Hoff to recant. Hoff says they also sent lawyers who offered her advice on how to take back what she'd said without facing too many legal ramifications. One offer allegedly included a stipulation that Nicki Minaj would send birthday videos to Hoff's daughter. At some point, Hoff and her daughter told the Daily Beast, associates of the couple, some of whom Hoff also knew from childhood, started going to her house, lingering outside to offer her wads of cash in exchange for her saying she had lied. Hoff says she declined them all, telling the associates at one point that $500,000 wasn't enough in an attempt to get them to back off. Hoff has no plans to take back her accusations, though she says she's scared for her life. Throughout all this, Hoff has moved 3 times, including out of Georgia and away from her 22-year-old daughter after she says her daughter was approached in a club by a man asking if she knew Petty. She's changed her phone number. She says she hasn't been able to work since last March, citing severe depression, paranoia, constant moving, harassment, and threats. Her lawsuit states that she's currently living in isolation out of fear of retaliation. It's unclear if Minaj and her husband have yet been served, and the couple's lawyers and representatives have not yet commented publicly on the suit. Thank you for watching Celebrity Gossip.